EA Sports. Today looks like we've got a fun one on tap for us here. Only one team will keep the winning waves going to start the season as we're off in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Mitchell up the middle. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Again, this is Mitchell. They stop him just in time. He got... to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Pass complete to Goddard. Along the right sideline, there's space. Touchdown, Chicago! These guys take a 6-0 lead right away. Dallas Goddard, the touchdown. Extra point converted by Gay. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. On the return, here comes Xavier Legette. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe.
His first throw is an interception. Jarmarius Ward picks it off. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole A lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. First down, here's Dak. Targeting the sideline, Kirk has it. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in balance.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 48. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 17. Makes the connection to James Conner. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man.
And he gets in, touchdown! These guys take a 13-0 lead. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. He gets with a return here. Jukes out a one-stop. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
First down 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. First carry now. This is Bashal Tu'u. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Hey, it's not a sack, but these edge players love chasing down runs for negative plays and tackles for loss.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. On the give, it's Tu'u. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Working quickly here.
50-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 7. That's complete, David Njoku. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 12 there. And And that's a Chicago first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throw here from Richardson. Has the hook up again to Njoku. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Chicago first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And off to Tootin. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. That's caught at the 4. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First and goal. Here's Tootin. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Time to begin the 2nd quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They're hoping to convert here on 2nd and goal. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Took his shot at 6 that time, and now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal. Throwing now, Richardson. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Play action, it's Richardson. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago! Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. A give to Mitchell, running left. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Prescott now off the play fake. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, That is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing again is Dak. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Dak to the air here. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. Ball at the 33 for first down. Dak now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And the stop is made as he gets 3 of those 5 penalty yards back.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
The give now to Mitchell. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Mitchell again. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. Got his man. Shakir has it. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Oh, he's out of time, but they drop him. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision-maker playing quarterback, you take a sack and you cut your losses. But when you get an opportunity in the red zone on 3rd down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance. Because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal.
After the field goal, they'll boot it away and put their defense back out on the field. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. They're set up at the 35 now. Richardson on 1st and 10. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go. Ready.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. Along the sideline, past midfield. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line.
32 yards.
Give him 32 on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Inside give here for Tootin. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Richardson back to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Fairly safe to say is that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Here we go. Gravity line, Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. That's 6 in the end.
Ollie set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go. Kill.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. He fires one deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to the air. Prescott. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. Continuing to move past the 45. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. First down, here's Dak. Finds him over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 13 yards.
Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for him at the 38. Another throw for Prescott. This one's to Kirk out left side. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch, so give him, looks like the 27 on that completion.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Chicago.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Throwing again, Prescott. Short pass brought in. He gets forward for about 3 yards, so taking advantage of the earlier penalty. We've got 2nd and 2 now.
Brings up second down at the 18-yard line.
Prescott to throw once more. Another one caught by St. Brown. And they're going to have 1st and goal, Brock, as he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Now it's Prescott again. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Dak throwing again. Looking underneath here for Connor. Touchdown, Chicago! These guys will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a James Conner touchdown. Gay with the point after. And these guys make it a 10-point ball game.
Visitors 24, our home team 14.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
35-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Throwing here just before halftime. Completed over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Teams are back out on the field. Everyone is set, and the second half is underway. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
They're on 29-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Tap the 60. Tap the 60.
Play action with Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. It's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Let's go.
And this is taken ahead to the 37. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry. Offense up to the line
It's a
fast.
gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Bronco 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Panther 11, Panther 11. Bronco 80.
Here's Tootin. And he's stopped cold by that defensive front. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
They'll run it here. It's James Conner. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 34. Pressure's on him, and it gets home. He's dropped. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go.
From the gun is Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19. 79.
The run here with Tootin. He cuts it right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. They're set up at the 35 now. 1st and 10, Prescott. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. On the handoff, here's Mitchell. And he's sent out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup, so they've got 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Pete, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
From the 27, has him on the quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They are now set for first and 10. From the red zone now. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go, here we go. Pat the 60, pat the 60. 19, 18.
Richardson now on first and 10. That one's incomplete over the middle. Xavier Legette the target on that throw. So it's second down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins makes the play.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. They pick the hands off, now Prescott. Downfield, this finds St. Brown. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Chicago first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Handoff here to Mitchell. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. That throw behind his intended target. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Prescott here from the gun. Over the middle and complete to Goedert. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. He's got his man. Shakir has it. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for second down. Again, this is Mitchell. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. They get with a return here. Things going well so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
65, check.
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson bails out of the pocket quick. He just throws this one away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Cowboy 80. Viking 8, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors 70.
Richardson on 3rd. Called in by Njoku left side. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
It's 4th down.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Ready? 79 Brock, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Desperation time here. Finds his target, Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 41.
41-yard line.
Let's go.
Once more now, it's Richardson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Javarius Ward picks it up.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Dak now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate. Right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
3rd and long, Prescott. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 4-yard loss on the play. Second and goal.
Play action, it's Richardson. Rolling out to his left. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Ready? Set up. 70. Ready?
The lateral goes haywire. It's out. Recovered by the defense. So they do take over after the fumble block, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone. No luck finding his receiver that time.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line, and then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did.
They connect on the deep shot. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. These guys put up even more points in a win. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point converted by Gay. And his guys make it a 24-point ball game.
Our home team, 21.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
5-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Cowboys. Hawk 7.
Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking Xavier Leggett's way there, and it sets up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19.
They'll run it here with Tootin. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Bronco 80.
That's good for a first down.
Richardson on 1st and 10. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Brought in inside the 20. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
46 yards. That's good for another 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
2nd and 3.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
18 Cardinals.
Now it's Tootin. And they'll have a pickup of 3, which is good enough to make it 1st and goal. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another first down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he runs it across. Touchdown! These guys putting up points in a game decided. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication.
To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
45. Our home team.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And they recover this one without a problem. The onside attempt fails. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. The give right side to Connor. At the 20. And he carries it in for the touchdown. These fourth quarter lead. It's a James Conner touchdown. Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys grow their lead yet again.
52. Our home team, 27.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. He fields it from the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Hand off to Tootin. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He finds Njoku complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. These guys hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Let's go.
On the give, it's Tootin. Found some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 into enemy territory. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
Brings up second down.
Second down give to Tootin. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Pickup of 2 here. And that's a Chicago first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule?
First and 10
That was it.
42-yard
They'll
line.
head up first and 10 from the 42.
70 tip. Ready.
He tosses right to the short side. Nothing doing here as he only manages the yard.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of a yard brings up third and 7.
79 Broncos. Ready.
They'll throw on third and long. Into the hands of Leggett. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series. You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. This celebration begins for our winners as we say so long from Chicago.